We present Harry Worth in Things Could Be Worse, written by David McKellar and David Renwick, with John Baddeley, John Graham, and Miriam Margolyes. Episode 11, Going for a Song.
Excuse me, Constable, I wonder...
What?
Oh, I'm sorry. I wonder if I could trouble you for a minute, please.
Oh, you gave me quite a start. Don't you ever do that again?
Oh, I'm sorry. I would have thought you were used to people coming up behind you and tapping you on the shoulder.
Not while I'm standing in the middle of the road directing traffic.
Yeah, I'm very sorry. Are you busy, are you?
Not a bit, sir. No, I'm just standing here trying to get knocked down. Let's get onto the pavement, shall we?
Yes.
Now then, what was it you wanted?
Well, look, I don't like troubling you, but tell me, do you know where Debbitt's department store is?
Is that why you came over to me? To ask about Debbitt's department store?
Yes. Do you know where it is?
No.
Ah. Well, it's just at the bottom of Harcourt Square, W13.
Oh. Well, thank you very much for the information. But I don't want to know where Debbitt's department store is.
No, maybe not. But I do.
But you've just told me where it is, at the bottom of Harcourt Square.
W13.
Yes.
Yes. Well, where is it?
Where is what?
W13.
Oh, I see. Debbitt's store, you say?
Yeah, well, I'm trying to get there for the January sales.
Yes, well, January sales? But this is October.
Yes, I am a bit early. Mind you, when I say January sales, it's not actually a January sale.
Oh?
No, it's an October sale.
Ah.
But they're selling off all the old summer goods. So it's just like a January sale, really.
In October?
Exactly. In fact, the sale doesn't start until tomorrow. Of course, it isn't tomorrow yet. In fact, it won't be tomorrow until today's over. So I'm arriving today at Debbitt's sale.
I see.
Which is tomorrow. Do you understand?
I understand.
Do you? That's odd. Most people don't. You see, in this type of sale with lots of real bargains, there's bound to be, well, a big queue. That's why I'm here early. I'm going to be first in the queue and stay right outside the store all night. Then in the morning, when they fling the front doors open...
They'll hit you smack in the face.
No, they open inwards. No, I shall be first to take my pick of all the bargains.
I see. Well, if you're going to wait up all night in this cold weather, I should nip home and get yourself a blanket, a primus stove, and a sleeping bag.
I don't think there will be any need for that, Constable.
Now then, it was only a joke.
I already have a blanket, primus stove, and sleeping bag with me. I shan't go cold tonight, Constable. Anyway, the problem is, where is Debbitt's store, Harcourt Square?
Debbitt's store?
Harcourt Square.
Harcourt Square.
Debbitt's store, 30 all, Constable to serve.
Look, why don't you...
Yes, go on.
Why don't you buy a street map?
Now, that is a sensible suggestion. I shall buy a street map. Now, where?
Well, try that store over there.
Which store?
The one in the corner.
Oh, that one. Debbitt's department. Oh, thank you, Constable. You saved me money.
How?
I didn't have to buy a street map.
Yeah. Well, good luck. I'll be on my way.
Well, I may see you later on, Constable.
Not if I see you first.
Pardon?
Cheerio.
What a fine bunch of men he is. Well, anyway, I'm first here, which is a bit of luck. First in the queue for tomorrow's sale. I'll just lift this old bundle of rags out of the way.
Oi, put me down.
Good heavens. It isn't an old bundle of rags.
No, it isn't. It's me. What you doing?
Well, I was trying to pick you up.
You were what?
I was trying to pick you up.
Oh, blimey. What makes you think I fancies you, eh?
No, when I said pick you up, I didn't mean pick you up. I meant lift you up.
Oh.
I thought you were a lump of old rubbish. I mean, nice evening, don't you think?
No, I don't. I'm freezing. That's why I'm all huddled up here, to keep warm.
Yes, well, I apologize. I'm sorry I disturbed you. I'm here to queue for the October sale tomorrow morning.
Snap.
Pardon?
I said snap.
Yes, I know you said snap. Why? Have you broken something?
No, snap! I'm here to wait in the queue myself. In fact, I'm first in the queue.
Yes, you certainly are. When did you arrive?
5 o'clock.
My, you were early.
Yesterday.
You were very early. No wonder you were sitting here, keeping warm, looking like a bundle of old... Anyway, I'll be warm enough. I have a blanket, sleeping bag, primer stove.
Oh, you got a blanket, sleeping bag,
Yes.
and primer stove. Oh, yeah. Can I share?
The primer stove, yes.
Oh.
Well, as I'm second in the queue, I shall sit down next to you, if you don't mind.
Oh, of course I don't mind. Silly boy.
Silly, eh?
Silly boy. Here, why don't you sit closer to me?
Closer to you? Well,
Oh, you're shy, eh, aren't you?
I am.
I thought you were. Now, don't worry. You stay where you are.
Yes, thank you, I will.
I'll come closer to you.
Oh.
Here.
Yes.
You're after something, aren't you?
I beg your pardon.
Go on. Tell me.
Tell you what, madam.
What you're after.
What I'm after?
Yeah, what you're after. In the sale.
In the sale? You mean what am I after in the sale?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, No, I better not tell you.
Oh.
It's something I must have, and you might be after the same thing.
Oh.
I'll give you a little clue.
Yes.
They give you so much pleasure at night.
I know what it is.
You don't.
Yes, I do.
Yes?
A washing machine.
A washing machine? Wrong.
Oh.
A washing machine doesn't give me pleasure at night. Doesn't do me a lot of good in the mornings either, come to that. What are you hoping to get in the sale?
Guess.
Guess?
Yeah, I'll give you a clue.
Go on, then, go on.
Yeah, well, it's black and white, and it needs a license.
A dog.
A dog? Black and white?
Dalmatian. Well, it does need a license.
No. I'll give you another clue.
Mm-hmm.
It's 24 inch.
24 inch. Let me... 20... that's 2 feet.
Yeah.
Got it. A pair of shoes. All right, I give in.
It's a television set.
Is it?
Yeah.
But they weren't very good clues, you know. I've got a television set. It's not black and white, and it's not 24 inches.
So what about the license?
Yes, I must remember to get one.
Look, I told you what I'm after at the sale. Now, what do you want?
What do I want? Well, I can tell you in a second. Cotton sheets.
Cotton sheets?
Cotton sheets.
Well, hardly seems worth queuing for. Anything else?
Double eiderdown.
Yeah.
Fitted blankets. Interior sprung mattress, bedside table, electric clock, food mixer.
Oh, I see.
Twin tub washing machine, electric fridge, kitchen cabinet, gas cooker, and a standard lamp.
Oh, that is worth queuing up for.
Reproduction dining room suite, sideboard, cocktail cabinet, coat stand, dressing table, tall boy, wardrobe, electric fire, Meccano set, oil heater, Persian rug.
Is that all?
Yes. Apart from the velvet curtains.
Oh, I want those.
The velvet curtains?
No, the double eiderdown, fitted blankets, interior sprung mattress, bedside table and electric clock.
Well, I don't see why...
Food mixer, twin tub washing machine, electric fridge, kitchen cabinet, gas cooker, standard lamp, reproduction dining room suite, sideboard, and I've absolutely made up my mind I'm having the cocktail cabinet.
And that's fair enough.
Oil heater, Persian rug and the stainless steel set of cutlery, that's what I want.
You didn't mention the cotton sheets or the Meccano set.
Well, you can't have everything.
That's true.
Well, you can have those, but I'm first in the queue and I want all the other things.
Eh? What other things?
Double eiderdown, fitted blankets,
Yes.
interior sprung
I remember the list and I can do without them. I'll be more than happy to settle for the cotton sheets and the Meccano set. I'll be very honest, at a push I can manage without...
The Meccano set?
No, the cotton sheets. I've set my heart on that Meccano set.
Look, I don't know quite how to put this.
Why? Is it rude?
No, of course not. It's, well, I mean, what does a grown-up, middle-aged man, well, I could even say old man.
Please, stick to middle age.
Oh. What does a middle-aged man like you want with a Meccano set?
All right, I will tell you.
Go on, then.
A few doors away from me, there's a little lad. He's only 6 years of age.
Oh, I understand, yes. You want to buy this little lad a Meccano set?
No, he's got one.
Oh.
And if a scruffy kid of 6 can have a Meccano set, why can't I?
Well, you could...
Have you got a cough?
Yes, I need a fag.
No, what you need is a drink.
Oh, that's even better.
I've got a drop of something here.
Oh, really?
Yes, I got it at McNaughton's sale.
Yeah.
Bought a dozen bottles.
Oh, whiskey?
Cough mixture. Try that. What do you think of it?
Oh.
I agree with you.
Oh. Here, look, pardon me for asking.
Yeah,
but,
for asking what?
well, I wanted to ask.
Please. You're not going to ask me about my past.
Oh, no.
I'm so glad, you see.
Yeah?
I haven't got one.
Oh.
But I will tell you this in confidence.
Yeah?
If I had my life to live over again,
Yeah?
I'd rather not bother.
Oh.
Tell me, what was it you wanted to ask me?
Well, you see, I can't help feeling that we've met before.
We met before, do you really think so?
Yes? And I think it was at a sale.
Oh, well, yes, you're quite right. It was Cholmondeley's Grand Opening Sale, 1946, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes!
I thought so.
You're mistaken.
It was 1946. I bought a shop-soiled gas mask. Waste of money. We haven't had a war since.
No, I don't think I ever went to Cholmondeley's. Here, I'll tell you what. Was it Gillespie and Pratt?
Gillespie and Pratt.
All items must go 1960.
Oh, I well remember those items.
Load of old rubbish.
Yes, I bought a lot of it. Could it have been Finch and Grubb's winter clearance sale?
Everything at knockdown prices, 1950.
That's the one. I remember that winter sale very well. I got a swimming costume. Perfect. Apart from a hole in the elbow.
Well, I didn't go to that one. Could we have met at Arkwright's Fishing Tackle and Angler Sale, 1952?
No, I don't think so.
Home Counties Office Equipment's Pre-Budget Sale, 1961.
Definitely not.
Ponsonby's Department Store Sale, 1967.
No, tell me, have you ever been in the saloon bar of the Rose and Crown?
Near the roundabout?
Yes.
When?
This lunchtime.
Yes!
That's where I saw you. You must remember me. Don't you remember me? I was wearing glasses.
Were you wearing glasses now?
Of course, I can't manage without them.
But you do remember me. I was sitting over in the corner.
Of course, you were sitting over in the corner. I thought you were a bundle of old... Well, now. Time's getting on. The evening's drawing out.
Yes.
Time to settle down now, I suppose. Listen. Isn't it lovely and quiet?
Oh, what the hell's that?
That is an alarm clock.
An alarm clock?
Yes, and it's ringing.
I know it's ringing. Where's it coming from?
An alarm clock. I set it to remind me of something.
Remind you of what?
I don't know, but it rings a bell.
Yes, but it's going right through my head. Switch it off.
Pardon?
I said switch it off.
Just a moment, I can't hear you. I'll switch it off.
What did you want to bring an alarm clock along with you for anyway?
Oh, you see, my wristwatch is broken. I had to bring an alarm clock to wake me up and remind me.
Remind you?
To buy a wristwatch. Good evening.
Bonsoir, monsieur, madame. This is the queue for the October sale, n'est-ce pas?
Yeah, yes, we know that, yes.
Pardon? Je ne parle pas bien l'anglais.
Exactly.
Je suis arrivé de Paris, je ne connais bien Londres. Est-ce que c'est des bêtes?
Oh, well, fine, yes, fine.
Non, non, tu ne comprends pas. Je suis français, je suis ici pour les magasins.
Madam,
Yes?
you know what I think?
What?
I think he's French.
Whatever gave you that idea?
That string of onions round his neck. I'll check. Hello, Johnny Onion.
Allons, Anglais.
You French, yes?
Oui.
Oh, well done,
I know my onions. What are you doing here?
Sell.
Pardon?
Sell. October sell.
October sale, I understand. You must get fed up with buying French rubbish. So you come over here.
Oui, to buy English rubbish, oui.
Hello. Evening all. What's going on here then? What's all this?
This gentleman, he's a police officer.
Oui, police officer. Mm-hmm.
He's French, isn't he?
How did you guess? Was it the onions?
No, the striped jersey, the berry, and the bicycle clips.
Very observant. I hadn't noticed the bicycle clips, just the bike.
Yes. Well, is everybody all right?
Yes, fine, apart from a bad bout of coughing.
Oh, who had a bad bout of coughing?
The old bundle of this charming lady. She's all right now. I gave her a drop out of a little bottle I always carry about with me.
Oh, well, a drop is all you need on a cold night like this.
Oh, yeah, and it's very good for coughs.
Oh, it's certainly... well, I'll be on my... then.
Very well, I'll thank you for your trouble. By the way, you sound as though you've got a very bad cough.
Oh, no, sir. It's nothing at all.
Oh, well, that's all right then. It's just that I thought. But you're on duty. It was a silly idea.
What was the silly idea?
Nothing. Please forget about it. I should have known better.
What do you mean, should have known better?
It really doesn't matter.
Well, of course it matters, sir. What did you mean? What did you mean you should have known better? You don't know it was a silly idea. You can't be sure, so ask me.
All right, I'll ask you. Would you care for a drop of my cough medicine?
No, I wouldn't.
There you are. I told you it was a silly idea.
Goodbye, sir.
Goodbye, Constable. Look after that cough.
Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner
that I love London so.
See, very good singing, very good for the keeping warm. Huh? I have much coldness.
Of course, we all have. You have coldness, I have coldness too. What about you, madame? Do you have coldness?
Oh, I'm froze stiff.
Yes. You see, she has coldness. The froze stiff type.
Yeah.
I must admit, it's getting a bit parky now. The wind's blowing up a bit. I'm going to get into my sleeping bag.
What is the sleeping bag? Huh?
A sleeping bag? It's a sleeping bag.
Uh-huh.
It's this thing here. I just crawl in, zip myself up, and it keeps me warm.
Oh, you keep you warm, oh? I have coldness.
Yeah, well, so you said earlier.
Well, he's not the only one. I'm perishing here.
No, Mary, we all perish if we don't do something.
But I'll tell you what we'll do. To keep warm, we'll do some exercises. All right? Jump up and down. You know what I mean? Like this. Here we go. Up, down, up, down. 1, 2, 1, 2. Knees bent. Up, down. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yes. What is
for
this?
interrupting.
Yes.
Well, don't you think you ought to take your sleeping bag off first?
Yeah, I suppose you're right. No wonder it was wearing me out. Say, such a distel. I tell you what.
Oui?
A bit of tap dancing. That's what we want. That'll warm you up, tap dancing.
Pardon, tapper dancing?
That's right. Look, listen to this one. And maybe it's because I'm a Londoner. Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner. Wherever I go. Just a minute, what's happening? Those people walking past, they threw something.
Yes, they was coins.
Coins?
Yes. Obviously thought you were some sort of busker.
Thought I was a busker. Thought I was a busker.
They did. The 75p here.
Thought I... How much?
75p.
Really? Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner altogether that I love London so... You too, Sasha. Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner. Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner that I think of her, that I think of her. Wherever I go, wherever I go.
Hello. Concert, eh? It's you lot again. You're all determined to stick it out still, are you?
We're not going to back down now, officer. I wasn't in the Boy Scouts for nothing, you know.
Weren't you?
No, I had to pay threepence a week subscription.
Well, frankly, I don't know how you people can stick it. Up all night in this weather.
Well, you're up all night in this weather.
Yes, and I don't know how I stick it either.
Not to worry, Constable. Cheer up.
Right, sir. Maybe it's because I...
Well, that's it, everyone. I am turning in now. I'm going to sleep. Zip up my sleeping bag again. Wind up my alarm clock. Set it for the morning. Let's see. The store opens at 9, doesn't it? So I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll set the clock for 5 to. There we are. Right. Good night, madame.
Good night, cheeky.
Good night, Sasha.
Bonne nuit. Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner.
My word, I slept well. Seems but a minute since I set the alarm. It is a minute. I set it for 5 to 9 tonight. Very foolish of me.
That's all right, mate. Oh, well then, good night, cook.
Good night, madam. Good night, Sasha.
Bonne nuit. Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner.
Oh, boy. Well, I'm right. It is morning, isn't it? Now. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I've got a wonderful feeling. Bargains are coming my way. Wakey, wakey, madam. Rise and shine.
Oh, is it morning?
Yeah, it was freezing cold last night, but it was worth it. Look, madam, the queue stretches all the way round the corner.
Oh, yeah.
Sasha, wake up. Put your onions on. Wait a minute. There's no sign of Sasha or his onions. Must have got too cold for him.
Evening all.
Oh, it's morning, officer.
Is it? Oh, yes, sorry. Oh, I'm tired. I had quite a busy night, you know.
Really? Was it anything exciting?
Oh, I should say so. A gang of crooks broke into Debbitt's department store, cleared the whole place out.
Ah, that must have been exciting. Hold on. Debits, did you say?
Yeah, that's right, sir. Debbitt's.
Debits of Harcourt Square.
W13. That's it, sir.
The one we've been sitting outside of all night.
That's right. This store. Gang of French crooks. The usual thing, you know.
Yeah. French, did you say, officer?
The usual thing?
That's right. The usual thing. While they were breaking in round the back, they probably had a lookout.
At the front.
Exactly. A bloke who stands on watch, and every time he sees a policeman coming, he warns his colleagues in some way like singing.
Singing?
Yes, singing.
Singing something? Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner.
That's right.
That I love London so.
That's right, I can't stand any more of this.
Sasha, I knew it. I knew he was a villain the minute I saw his onions. And now they've cleared the store out. All those wonderful bargains.
Oh, they didn't steal any of the goods, sir. When I say they cleared it out, I mean they cleared out the safe. Well, fortunately, I disturbed them. I was walking round the back way, and they must have seen me and, scarpered.
Ah, thank goodness, officer.
Oh, you did a fine job, Constable. You saved all our bargains.
Quite right. What a comfort to know we can depend on the police. Well done, Constable. 9 o'clock. The doors have opened. Now's the moment. I can go in and get... Well, I can get my you-know-what.
What's that?
What's what?
Your you-know-what?
Well, it's something I want, something I need. That's why we've stayed here all night, to be first in.
Oh, well, I was first in, sir. I was in at 8:30 talking to the manager about the robbery. And as a sort of reward, he let me buy a couple of things.
Yeah, what sort of thing?
Oh, nothing much, madam.
What do you mean, nothing much?
Just some cotton sheets, double eider-down fitted blankets,
Bedside table.
Velvet curtains, food mixture.
twin tub washing machine, Meccano set, kitchen cabinet.
Stop.
Yep.
Stop. What was that?
Kitchen cabinet.
No, not that one, the one before.
Meccano set.
Meccano set? For your son, no doubt.
Well, I haven't got a son, sir. I have a daughter.
A daughter? You bought a Meccano set for your daughter?
No. I bought a doll for my daughter. The Meccano is for me.
What on earth does a man of your age want with a Meccano set? You'll be telling me next you want to make a model windmill with those special cogs and the little handle to make the sails go round.
I am making a model windmill tonight.
Really, are you? Tonight?
Yes. Would you like to help me, sir?
Pardon?
He said, would you like to help him?
Would I like to help him?
Well, why not?
Yes, why not?
Why not? Two grown men playing around with cogs and things. Tonight, you said?
Yes.
I'll be there. After all, things could be worse.
Things Could Be Worse starred Harry Worth with John Baddeley, John Graham and Miriam Margolyes. The script was written by David McKellar and David Renwick and the programme produced by Simon Brett. We present Harry Worth in Things Could Be Worse, written by David McKellar and David Renwick, with John Graham, Nigel Lambert and Miriam Margolyes. Episode 12, The Coach Trip.
Now then, little Edwin. Now, I don't want you to get restless on this coach journey. Edwin, why don't you sing one of your little songs?
All right, Uncle Harry. Shall I sing the Grand Old Duke of York?
Oh, yes, see, I like that one. Yes, you sing that one.
The Grand Old Duke of York, he had 10,000 men. He marched them up to the top of the hill, and he marched them down again. And when they were up, they were up.
Look, Sonny, please, be quiet, would you?
Pardon me, driver.
What is it?
If this little boy, his name is Edwin, by the way. Say hello, Edwin.
Hello, Mr. Driver.
Hello, Edwin.
Well done. Now, if Edwin wishes to sing while travelling on this coach, why not?
Listen, mate, during the last half hour, I've had to put up with Humpty Dumpty, Little Jack Horner, Goosey Gander, Jack and Jill, and Wee Willie Winking.
Now, I take it you didn't enjoy it.
No, I didn't. And it was even worse when Edwin started.
I take it you object to my singing.
Yes, I do.
Well, I'm sorry if that's the way you feel about it, driver, but this young man is my nephew. I'm taking him to stay with me for a few days. I must try to keep him amused during this long and boring journey. Now, he likes singing nursery rhymes. You like singing nursery rhymes, don't you, Edwin?
Yes, Uncle Harry.
Come on, then. Let's have another chorus of This Little Piggy Went to Market.
Oh, no, we're not having the socks off again, are we?
Look, if we're going to sing This Little Piggy Went to Market, the socks have got to come off again.
But why?
Well, you always take your socks off when you sing This Little Piggy Went to Market. You can't tweak your toes properly otherwise.
I'm not in the habit of tweaking my toes when I'm driving a coach.
You're not 6 years old, are you?
No, I'm a 48-year-old driver. Now, why did you have to sit up the front here anyway? Now, why couldn't you pick a seat further back, where I haven't got to listen to your dribble?
Does that mean you'd rather we didn't sing This Little Piggy Went to Market?
Yes, it does.
Very well. I'll put my socks back on again. I'm sorry, Edwin. The driver says we can't sing This Little Piggy Went to Market. You understand?
Yes.
Thank you.
Can we sing Baba Black Sheep?
Well, driver,
Well, what?
how do you feel about Baba Black Sheep?
The same as I feel about this little piggy.
Why doesn't the driver with the bald head like our singing, Uncle Harry?
Edwin, please. It's discourteous to refer to the driver's thinning hair like that. Say after me, why doesn't the driver like our singing?
Why doesn't the driver like our singing?
Well, it's not that the driver doesn't like our singing. He prefers to be quiet.
I want to sing nursery rhymes.
You see what you've done, Baldy? You see what you've done? You've upset him.
Look, serve him right. Youngsters today, they get too much of their own way. They should all be given national service.
National Service, 6 years old.
It's no different. There's a boys' brigade in there. What's your trouble is you don't use enough discipline on this boy. When he's done wrong, punish him.
You're quite right, I should punish him, and I will. Edwin, hold your hand out, you naughty boy. Hold your hand out, you naughty boy.
Look, I thought I asked you to give over.
Yeah, but it stopped him crying, didn't it? Very difficult, to keep a little child's mind occupied.
I know, Uncle Harry. Let's play I Spy.
I Spy. Let's play I Spy.
I spy with my little eye something beginning with MC.
Ah, that's a good one, MC. That's it. Steering wheel.
No.
Luggage rack.
No.
Headrest.
No.
Excuse me.
No. Hey? Oh, what?
I'm not the slightest bit interested in this silly little game of yours, but the things you just said, well, they don't begin with MC, but he distinctly said MC.
Be quiet. What? He can't spell.
Well, then what's the point of him playing I Spy? He's totally senseless.
Come on, Edwin, come on. I give up. MC. What was it?
Moo cows.
It's getting too clever for me. He started using the right letters. Where are the moo cows, then?
Out there, in that big field, 362 of them.
Oh, now, come on. How can a 6-year-old tell there are exactly 362 cows in that field?
Now, that's a very good question. I'll ask Edwin. How do you know there's exactly 362 cows in that field? You want to whisper? All right, go on. You knew, yes? You knew there were 362 cows because you what? You counted the number of legs and divided by 4. Very good. Did you hear that, driver?
I heard.
Yes. See, very good at maths. My turn now. I spy with my little eye.
Look, please. I have no objections to you two nattering and singing, just as long as you don't do it right in my ear hole. Now, look, why don't you move down the back of the coach? There's a couple of spare seats down there.
Yes, you're right. We mustn't interfere with the running of the coach.
Good, well, just get back there then, before I grab you both by the scruff of the neck and I'll shove you down there.
Well, come on, Edwin. The bald-headed driver has just asked us nicely to move down to the back.
I don't want to go down the back.
We've got to go down the back. We're getting on the bald man's nerves sitting up here.
Why are we getting on the bald man's nerves, Uncle Harry?
Because we keep talking and the bald man has to concentrate on his driving.
Well, why can't the bald man concentrate when we're talking?
Because when we talk, the bald man has to...
Do you mind when you've quite finished?
No, I'll keep your hair on. What you have left, that is.
Look, if you don't get to the back, I will throw you both out of this ruddy window.
Well, you can't say fairer than that. Come on, Edwin, off we go to the back of the coach. Mind that lady's handbag.
I don't want to go to the back of the coach. I want to stay at the front.
Now, Edwin. It's just as much fun at the back. Now, that's it. Let's sit down here, next to this tall gentleman. The Grand Old Duke of York. He had 10,000 men.
Yeah.
Yes.
Talking a long time about gentlemen, not like that,
All right, yes. Come on, Edwin. Back we go. That's it.
Are we going back to the front again, Uncle Harry?
That's right. Come along. Mind the lady's handbag. Right. That's it. Sit down there where you were before.
Oh, what is it now? Look, I thought I asked you two to move down the back.
I know. We did, but when we got down the back, we were kindly asked to move down to the front again.
Oh, were you?
Yes.
And by who, may I ask?
By a 6-foot-tall, heavily built gentleman with a scar on his right cheek and a tattoo on his left arm saying, I love Mum.
Oh. Is that the one with the fists like a side of beef?
That's him.
Oh, well, all right then. I suppose you better stay. But you behave yourselves.
Excuse me, driver.
Yeah, what is it, lady?
Well, I think you're being most unfair to this poor little creature. He doesn't understand things like you do, you know.
Exactly. And his nephew's just as bad.
That is not a nice thing to say, that, driver. A very unkind remark to make. You don't make friends by being rude. Remember that, Baldy. You're very aggressive.
Oh, he is. He is very aggressive. Well, it's interesting, actually. Do you know, I'm reading a book here, The Naked Ape, and it tells you all about aggression in here.
The Naked Ape?
That's right. Desmond Morris.
Desmond Morris. Let me think. He didn't do a series on television, did he? No, let me think. Desmond.
Johnny.
Johnny?
Yeah, Johnny Morris.
I know him. They're probably brothers, he and Desmond. One writes about animals, the other impersonates them.
That's right. Animal magic. Oh, I love that program.
Uncle Harry does animal noises too, don't you, Uncle Harry?
Oh, really, do you?
Well, yeah, just the odd one or two.
Oh, God, blimey, here we go.
Do tell me, what animals do you do?
Oh, he does cows and pigs and chickens and sheep.
Oh, wonderful. Do let's hear them.
Oh, yeah, do let's hear them.
Oh, right. Here we go then. First one coming up. Moo.
I know what that one is, Uncle Harry.
Moo. Do you really, Edwin?
It's a cow.
He's cheating. He's heard them before. Ba, 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 ba.
Now, don't tell me.
Yes.
Let me guess.
Yes.
A sheep.
Right.
Oh, I knew it.
Chickens.
Oh, how clever. Just like a farmyard in here.
Yeah, you can say that again. Especially with an ass like him around, eh?
Uncle Harry, teach me to do the chicken.
Well, I'll try, Edwin. Oh, you do. You push your top lip out like this and
Yeah.
and do a sort of gurgling noise like this. Now, Edwin, it sometimes helps if you flap your arms up and down your side.
Is it like this?
You're getting that. Try again.
Give over, will you?
No, driver, if you think you can do any better, you are welcome to try.
Do any better? Anyone can do better than that.
Oh, you think so?
I know so, mate.
All right, let's hear you do an animal impression.
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
Now, come along, driver. We would like to hear it.
Oh, give over. I'm driving this coach, ain't I?
He can't, can he, Uncle Harry?
Oh, yes, I can.
Oh, no, you can't.
Oh, yes, I can.
Oh, no, you can't.
Oh, yes, I can.
Oh, no,
Enough.
you can't.
Enough of this pantomime. Either you can or you can't.
And you think I can't? Listen. Cluck, 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 cluck.
Yeah, well, that's
Very impressive.
better than I thought.
Yeah, you see?
Now then, driver, do a chicken.
Shut up, all of you.
Oh, aggression, that's what it is. Desmond Morris explains it all in this book, you know.
That's right, yes, I remember.
You see, man is nothing more than a naked ape, a monkey with no hair.
Is that why the driver is bald, Uncle Harry? Is he the monkey with no hair?
Edwin, please, you mustn't be so impolite.
Uncle Harry!
What is it, Edwin?
Eric's gone.
Hey, Eric's gone?
Eric, he's not here anymore. I think he's fallen out of the coach.
What? This is serious. Who is this Eric?
He's an elephant.
I beg your pardon?
An elephant.
An elephant?
A little stuffed one. Edwin takes him everywhere.
They've done it again. Do you mean I've just brought this coach to a halt on the hard shoulder because that kid has lost a toy animal?
Oh, it's all right. I found him. He slipped down the side of the seat, didn't you, Eric? He's naughty, isn't he? Tell him he's a naughty elephant, Uncle Harry.
Eric, you're a naughty elephant.
Yes, indeed you are, Eric. A very naughty elephant.
Very naughty indeed. Very naughty.
You're all nutty. Eric the elephant. You're all crazy. You even talk to him. You're mad.
Uncle Harry,
Yes, what is it, Edwin?
I want to go somewhere, Uncle Harry.
Anywhere in particular?
No, Uncle Harry, I want to go somewhere.
I see. Did you hear that, driver? He wants to, go somewhere. We'll have to pull up.
What again? He can't want to go already. It's only 40 minutes since we last stopped for him. This will be the 5th time since we set off.
Oh, you can't refuse him, driver.
Of course I shan't refuse him, but it's ruddy infuriating all the same. All those bottles of fizzy pop you keep giving him.
He's entitled to a drink like anyone else.
Oh, well, we'll stop all for the next service area. We'll all get a bite to eat while we're there, too. I don't know. I'll be glad when this damn journey's over. Right, hurry up, everybody. We've been here at the service station now for a good half hour. We've got lots of time to make up. Right, that's it. That's locked in then. Good, I'll close the door.
One moment, driver.
What is it?
Yeah, I think we're one missing.
Well, if it's Eric the elephant, he can make his own way back, because I'm not going to wait for him.
It is not Eric the elephant. It's Edwin, my nephew.
You mean he hasn't got back on the coach?
Well, not that I can see.
Good. Let's get on our way quick before he shows up.
Oh, how dare you be so cruel, driver. I shall report you to the NSPCC, you know.
All right. It was only a joke.
Well...
Now, where's the little boy got to then?
Well, he went off to be excused when we arrived. Then he sat with me in the cafeteria. Then we came out together to the coach, and then suddenly I looked round, and there he was, gone.
But this isn't good enough, you know. I can't afford to waste all this time.
Well, we can't go off and leave him here. What will I tell his parents? I'm sorry. I mislaid your son halfway down the M1.
Well, I tell you what, let's call him. Edwin?
Eric the elephant wants you. Come and see Eric. Come on, driver, give us a hand.
Oh, very well.
Edwin!
Eric the elephant.
Eric wants you. Eric wins. Oh, nice. No use. He's not coming. We'll have to go and look for him.
Yeah, I think you're right. Edwin. Come out from behind that seat. You were on the coach all the time.
Oh, really?
Yes, I was playing hide and seek, Uncle Harry.
He was playing hide and seek. He's a lad, isn't he?
But you didn't find me, did you?
No, we didn't find you, Edwin. What would you do with him?
Well, I could make some suggestions. This lady here report me to the NSPCC. Now, come on, sit down, everybody. I want to get this coach back on the road.
Hide and seek. What a character.
Uncle Harry.
Yeah, Edwin?
I want to go somewhere again.
Oh, no, he can't. No, it's impossible.
I do. I want to go somewhere.
Well, he did have 2 more bottles of fizzy pop in the cafeteria, driver.
Well, he no business to. You should have stopped him.
I couldn't stop him.
Why not?
I was too busy drinking my own fizzy pop. These long coach journeys, they do make you very thirsty.
Well, we're just about to leave the motorway now, anyway. We'll stop at the next public convenience that we see.
That's kind of you. I'm very sorry about all this, driver.
Yeah, so you should be.
And you must realise, he's only a child. He can't exercise the same self-discipline that we adults can. By the way, driver, I think you'd better hurry up a bit.
Why?
I want to go somewhere as well.
Well, we're going very fast, aren't we?
Yeah, quite a link, madam.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, and about time, too. We've done nothing but stop and start on this trip, thanks to you and that kid. Look, I shall have to put my foot down now.
Uncle Harry.
Yeah, Edwin, what is it?
Eric the elephant says, can't we go any faster?
One moment, I'll ask Mr. Driver.
What?
Eric the elephant has just raised an interesting point. Can't we go any faster?
We're doing about 80 miles an hour as it is.
Oh, big dial only says 50 miles an hour.
The big dial says only 50 miles an hour.
Well, the big dial is wrong. This speedometer's a bit faulty. You just take my word for it. We're going as fast as we can.
Well, there we are, Eric. You heard what the man said.
Eric says, thank you very much, Uncle Harry.
Eric says, thank you very much, driver.
No, Eric the elephant says, can we play another game?
Oh, yes. What sort of game has Eric got in mind, young man?
Spot the animal.
Spot the animal?
Yes.
I don't think I've heard of that one.
Oh, you must have done. Here, Eric. Have me playing it every time we go out. It's quite simple, really. As we go along, we all have to look out of the window and see what animals we can spot. Whoever sees a particular animal first gets a point.
Oh, I see. So, if I see a cow first, I win a point.
You've got it. And if the animal is more unusual, like a goat or a deer, you get 2 or even 3 points. If you saw a rhinoceros, you get about 20 points.
Well, you're only like to see a rhinoceros grazing alongside the A5120 now, are you?
If you do, you get 20 points.
Certainly worth it. Now, how will we know who spotted the animal first?
Well, it's very simple. When you see one, you have to shout it out like, sheep, horse. Like that, do you see?
Yes, I got it.
Good. Right, off we go then.
Oh, thank goodness. Silence at last.
Horse!
Horse.
No, I believe I got that one first.
I believe you did.
Yes.
1 point to you for the horse.
Sheep.
Sheep. Yes, a point to you, Edwin.
What's that woman in front doing? Cow!
No, I don't think you've quite got the idea of the game, Driver. You can only shout cow if you have actually seen one in the field.
I wasn't playing a game. I was shouting at that motorist just in front of us. She was swerving all over the road. Oh, I soon showed her, though.
Pig.
I beg your pardon, Sonny.
A pig in that field, I saw it.
Yes, he's right. You were too busy looking out of the other window. 2 points to you, Edwin, and 1 to the lady.
Oh, thank you.
Goose!
Where? I don't see a goose.
I didn't see a goose, Uncle Harry.
You weren't looking properly, were you, Edwin?
There's no goose on this road. This is a built-up area.
There was a goose. I saw it on the pavement just back there.
There was no goose.
It was a goose.
It wasn't a goose.
That, Mr. Driver, back there on the pavement was a goose.
Oh, it was a goose, was it?
A goose.
Right. We've got lots of time now, so I'll just reverse back and prove it to you. Yeah. We'll soon find out who's dotty on this coach. Right, Mr. Smarty Pants, would you mind telling me what that is down there on the pavement?
Yeah, it's a paper bag.
Thank you.
A paper bag shaped like a goose.
But nevertheless, it's still a paper bag. I think I'll prove my point.
Yes, you prove your point. Yes, I apologise.
Yeah, that's really cheered me up no end. Right, off we go.
What the? Mr. Driver, Eric the elephant says we've gone over a broken bottle.
Yeah, and I think he's right. I think we have.
Are you sure it was a broken bottle?
Positive. I spotted it lying in the road the first time we went past.
Well, you might have told me.
Well, what's the point in telling you? We'd already gone past it.
Yeah, but I came back, didn't I?
It wasn't my fault, was it? You were the one who insisted on checking up on that goose.
Paper bag.
Shaped like a goose.
Yeah, marvellous. Just as I was beginning to make up for lost time. Oh, I've just spent half an hour now changing the tyre. Come on, everybody out of the coach, please. Hurry along now. Right, everybody back in. Come on, get a move on. Right, everybody in.
Thank you, driver. Now, are we all here?
All except me.
Oh. Sorry. Come on, Edwin. Let the driver sit in his seat.
All right.
Right. Well, that's half an hour down the drain changing that wheel. Now, let's try again, shall we?
I say, driver.
What, madam?
Well, you seem to be rather on edge. Would you like a drop of brandy from my bottle?
No, thanks. I'm driving.
All right, Edwin?
Yes, Uncle Harry.
You don't want to go anywhere, do you?
I want to go home.
Yeah, so do we all. Now, let's get a move on, eh? Even fast now to get back on time. Now, please, can I ask you all, no more talking and no more games, please.
Say no more. You won't hear another peep out of us.
Good.
Panda!
No, Edwin, not now. We finished playing that game, we finished.
What that boy say?
Nothing, Dad, it's all right. You just keep your eyes on the road. You must be quiet, Edwin, be quiet.
But I saw a panda, Uncle Harry, just down the road.
Now, you must be silly, Edwin. Even if we were still playing the game, you can't cheat like this. You know very well there aren't any pandas along this road.
Here. Where'd that come from? It's a ruddy police car.
Yeah, I saw it before, down the road.
Well, why didn't you tell me, you daft kid? I could have slowed down.
I tried to tell you, but Uncle Harry stopped me.
I say, I'm very sorry. I didn't realise you meant that sort of panda. Oh, I am a fool.
Oh, no, he's signalled me to pull over. Oh, I'll get booked for speeding now.
Now, Desmond Morris covers this sort of situation in his book, driver. What you must do is not wait for the policeman to come over to you. On the contrary, you get out first and go over to him. It will make him feel inferior.
Are you sure?
She's right. I've read that. You go over first. That constable, he won't know where he is.
Yeah, you're quite right. I'll do that. Here, give me a sip of that brandy.
Oh, with pleasure.
Squire, let's get back into the coach, shall we?
I was just coming over to your car, officer.
To assert your dominance, eh, and make me feel inferior. I know, I've read The Naked Ape too, sir. Now then, speeding along a main road. What have you got to say about that, sir?
Well,
Maybe I can help, officer. It's not the driver's fault.
Yes?
He probably had no idea how fast he was going. You see, his speedometer is faulty.
no!
Oh, faulty speedometer, eh? Did you know that is an offence, sir?
Yes, I knew it was, officer.
Oh, I didn't.
Anything else you'd like to tell us, sir?
Yes, well, there are one or two things.
You shut up.
Oh. All I was going to mention was that you had to change the front tyre a short while ago. Didn't you, driver?
No.
Front tyre, eh? Yes, let's have a look at it.
You're a great help.
Well, I'm doing my best, that's all.
You have a bald tyre. Is there anything you'd like to add?
Yes, he's got a bald head.
I could just say a word in the driver's defence, officer.
Yes, madam?
Well, you see, he was a little upset. He'd been looking for a goose at the side of the road, you see. And, then I think he got very confused when he thought he'd lost an elephant in the coach, you see.
Oh, yes. Goose, elephant. Been drinking, have we, sir?
No, not at all, officer.
Let me smell your breath. Oh, brandy, if I'm not mistaken.
You're not. It's brandy, all right.
You don't understand.
Would you mind breathing into this bag, sir? I think we shall have to make a full report on this, don't you?
Well, here we are, Edwin. I hope you enjoyed your week's stay with me.
Oh, yes, ever so much, Uncle Harry.
Nice time to get back on the coach and go back home to Mummy and Daddy.
Will we get the same bald-headed driver as we had last week, Uncle Harry?
No, not this time, Edwin. I took the precaution of booking with an entirely different coach company. Here we are. Up we get.
Thank you.
Oh, no, not you two again.
It's baldy. Uncle Harry, it's all baldy again.
Edwin, what are you doing here? I thought you worked for another coach company.
Yeah, I did, but thanks to you, I've got the sack. But don't tell me I've got to put up with you two again for the next 5 hours.
Well, yeah, I'm afraid so. Never mind, everyone. Let's be cheerful. All together.
The grand old Duke of York, he had 10,000 men. He marched them up to the top of the hill and he marched them down again.
Oh, here we go again.
Oh, cheer up, Kojak. Things could be worse.
Could Be Worse starred Harry Worth with John Graham, Nigel Lambert and Miriam Margolyes. The script was written by David McKellar and David Renwick and the programme produced by Simon Brett. We present Harry Worth in Things Could Be Worse, written by David McKellar and David Renwick, with John Baddeley, John Graham and Francis Cheetah. Episode 13, All at Sea.
Hark when the night is falling, hear the pipes are calling, loudly and proudly calling, down through the glen. This is the place to be. Sauntering along the coast at the foot of the cliffs. I do enjoy nature rambles, don't you, Mrs. Prescott?
Rambles, Mr. Worth.
No, rambles, Mrs. Prescott. The word is rambles.
Rambles, Mr. Worth.
Brambles, no, oh, my leg, you're right, it is brambles. Nevertheless, you can't beat it. The fresh sea air, the beach. I'm glad our Natural History Club organised this trip. There was such a big response from our members. Overwhelming, really.
3 of us came, Mr. Worth.
100% turnout. 2 more than I expected. Anyway, here we are peacefully ambling along the beach. Just you, Mrs. Prescott.
And you, Mr. Worth.
And Mr. Nobbs. Where is he? Mr. Nobbs, you know, he does annoy me. Here we are on a nature ramble, and he keeps stopping to look at plants and birds and things. Come along, Mr. Nobbs. Don't ramble off.
I'm sorry I slipped behind you two. I thought I just spotted a crested herring gull back there.
See what I mean, Mrs. Prescott? And was it a crested herring gull?
No, it turned out to be a lesser-tinted rock warbler.
Well, it's an easy mistake to make. The crested herring gull and the lesser-tinted rock warbler. I've done it myself many times.
Are they similar, Mr. Nobbs?
The lady asked, are they similar?
Oh, yes, Mrs. Prescott. You
Yes.
see, first of all, there's the beak.
Yes.
Then there's the head.
Yes.
And, of course, the tail.
Yes.
Yes, they both got one of each. But, of course, you must realize that the difference lies in the wing marking.
Oh, well done, Mr. Worth. What is the difference?
I haven't the slightest idea. Come on, everyone. We mustn't hang about. The tide comes in very quickly around here, you know. By yon bonny banks and by yon bonny brae, when the sun shines bright. Ah, I love this part of the British Isles, don't you? We are Hunter Pipers, I know, and a Hunter Pipers.
Mr. Worth,
Yes?
we're in Wales.
Yes?
We're walking along Griffith's Point.
So?
Do you have to keep singing Scottish songs?
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I like Scottish songs, but if you prefer, I'll give you a chorus of We'll Keep a Welcome. Now, you've only got to say yes.
No.
Right, we are Hunter Pipers, I know. Yes?
Everybody, stop.
I know. What is it?
Look, up there, on that rock. Do you see what I see?
Now, it rather depends on what you see.
Well, I see a big black and white bird.
I see a big black and white bird. What do you see, Mr. Worth?
Well, I can't see what you see. In fact, I can't see anything at all.
Perched on that rock. I think it's a black-headed gull. Have a look, Mr. Worth, through the binoculars.
Binoculars, right. Yes.
You can see a big black and white bird, yes?
No.
No?
I can see a little black and white bird, which in turn tells me
Yes?
that I have got the binoculars the wrong way round.
Let me have a look. Ah, yes, a black-headed gull. There's no mistake about it.
Have you seen one before, Mr. Nobbs?
Well, not a live one, but
Oh.
I've seen a stuffed black-headed gull in the museum.
Oh.
And there's no doubt about it, we've got one here on this very cliff face.
There's only one word for it, incredible.
It certainly is.
I mean, the number of stuffed black-headed gulls found on these rocks must be very small indeed.
That one hasn't been stuffed.
No. He doesn't look very happy, though, does he?
You hear that?
Yes.
It's making a noise. This could be the big find of our nature ramble. Oh, Mr. Worth, get your cassette recorder out.
Oh, yes. Let's record its voice.
Yes, a cassette recorder. Record its voice right now. Now, I've got the... Which do I press? Is it the black or the red?
Shh, we don't want to frighten it away. They're
No.
very sensitive.
Right.
Point the microphone up at it.
Yes.
Wait a second.
Yes.
Now, switch on.
Right.
When the night
Mr. Worth, you pressed the wrong button.
Now it's flown away. It's gone.
I'm sorry I always get muddled up with these things. Anyway, is it my fault the gull doesn't like Kenneth McKellar?
Oh, you and your silly songs.
Come back, black-headed gull. I've got a tape of Harry Seacombe.
Don't be ridiculous.
You think he doesn't like Harry Seacombe either?
We've missed what was probably one of the few black-headed gulls on these cliffs.
Hold on. It's coming back. Look.
Yes.
You know what this means.
He does like Harry Seacombe.
Oh, no. Look, we'll have a second chance to record his voice. Now, shh. Quiet, everybody. Quiet.
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 Quiet! No, you frightened him off again.
But it wasn't me. It was that nasty big buzzard up there.
A buzzard? Where?
Up there. That buzzard. Go away, you big old buzzard.
You're doing buzzards are far more rare than black-headed gulls. This is even better.
Look. The buzzard's settling up on that ledge. It must have a nest up there.
Yes, now then, Mr. Worth, get it right this time. Switch on the recorder.
Right. Got it. Let's hear that back. Now, was that the buzzard or Kenneth McKellar again? Shall I take another recording?
No, it's too late. The buzzard's flown off. Oh, that gives us a chance to examine its nest.
No, wait a minute. Can't we sit down and have our picnic now? I'm very hungry. I fancy a sandwich.
Well, I'm more interested in the eggs.
Well, I've got a hard-boiled one here. Would you like some salt with it?
I mean the buzzard's egg.
Oh, I didn't bring any of those. You'll have to ask the buzzard.
No, I just want to photograph them.
Yes. Take a snap as evidence of what we've seen. Good idea. Snap away, Lord Snowden.
It'll mean us all climbing up that rugged pathway there.
Yes, he will. But you mustn't worry. I came prepared for this sort of thing. Now, we'll tie ourselves together with this rope. All mountain climbers do this.
What's the point, though, Mr. Worth?
The point, Mrs. Prescott, the point of tying ourselves together is, if one of us falls,
yes,
the other two fall as well. No, wait a minute. No, that can't be right.
The point of the rope is so that if one falls, the other two will hold him up.
That's it. I'm glad you came. Look, I knew it was something like that.
Very well. Let's all tie the rope round our waist.
Right. There we are. That's that.
Yes, I'm all tied up.
Good.
Right. Off we go then. Stop. One moment, everybody. We don't seem to be getting very far, do we? Are we sure we've got this rope right? What we'll do, we'll have a little check. My waist is connected to your waist, Mr. Nobbs, right?
Right, and my waist is connected to Mrs. Prescott's waist, right?
Right, and my waist is connected to Mr. Worth's waist, right?
And we are all pulling one another around in circles. Right, which is wrong. We're getting nowhere. I know what I'll do. I'll cut this rope. Ooh, that's cut the rope and my finger. Never mind, off we go again. Up the pathway to the ledge. Climb every mountain. Search high and low. Right. Here we are.
Wonderful. Look, a perfect specimen of the nest of the common European buzzard with 3 eggs in it.
Oh, have you got your camera, Mr. Worth?
Yes, camera. Here we are.
No, that's your recorder.
So it is. I'll use a camera to take a picture of the nest amongst the rocks. Now, hang on. I can't seem to get it all in. I'll just step back a bit. Still can't quite get it all in. I'll step back a bit more.
Mr. Worth, mind the end of the ledge.
It's all right, Mrs. Prescott. Remember, all our waists are still tied together. Now then, back a bit more. There you are. I think you'll agree. I was right.
What?
When one falls, the other two fall.
Mr. Worth, I can't swim.
In that case, you're in good company, Mr. Nobbs. Neither can I.
No, it's all right. I've got hold of the ledge. Keep hold of the rope, and we'll all scramble back up onto it.
Right. My word, that was a close one. Oh. Well?
What, Mr. Worth?
That could have been very nasty there. We could have ended up on the rocks below.
Yes, that's true.
It was lucky the tide came in. If that water hadn't been there, who knows what would have happened.
You're right, Mr. Worth. It came in very suddenly, didn't it?
It certainly did. I hadn't even noticed.
Neither did I.
Yes, the tide's all around us now. The waves are almost as high as this little ledge.
That's very true.
The beach has completely disappeared.
Yes.
There's nothing around us but water.
Nothing but water.
We're completely cut off.
Absolutely.
No way of getting off this ledge at all.
None whatever.
Help!
We're stranded.
Yes, we are.
We're trapped on the ledge.
Yes.
Can't we climb upwards to the top of the cliff?
No, we couldn't do it, Mrs. Prescott, for 2 very good reasons. One, you and Mr. Nobbs would never be able to make it.
And the other reason?
I'd never be able to make it either.
He's right. You know, it's a sheer wall of rock above us. We'd never be able to scale it. Well, we're trapped.
And the tide's still coming in. We'll be washed away.
No, Mrs. Prescott, please. stop shouting for help. We don't need to panic. All depends how far this tide comes up the cliff face. And there is one sure way of telling how far the tide comes up. It leaves a line of seaweed stuck to the rock. And if you look, you'll see there is no seaweed near us on this rock at all. It's 6 feet above us. Now think about that. That means when the tide comes in, it'll be 6 feet over our heads. So,
it's no use. Who's going to hear us marooned here on this cliff ledge? It's hopeless.
It is hopeless. No one would hear us. Even that fisherman over there. He'll never hear us.
Fisherman? What fisherman?
That one out there in that boat.
Help! Over here!
No. It's no use. He'll never hear us in a million years.
Oh!
Doesn't time fly?
He's seen us. He's coming over in his boat.
Oh, what luck! We're saved! Over here!
Help! Come over here!
Hello there.
Oh,
thank goodness.
Wonderful to see you.
Well?
Yes. Well, what?
Well, you were shouting and waving. Did you want something?
Want something? Well, yes, we were trying to attract your attention.
All right, but before I go any further, I wouldn't stay here on this ledge if I were you. It's a very dangerous spot.
Did you hear that, Mr. Nobbs? It's a very dangerous spot. Is it really?
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Look, you have not much chance of surviving the night once the tide comes in here.
You don't say.
I just said so.
Yeah?
Take my word for it, boyo.
It's a good job you told us. Isn't it a good job he told us, Mr. Nobbs?
A very good job.
Yes.
Take my tip. Don't linger on this ledge if you know what is good for you.
Well, thank you for your advice.
Any time, boyo.
You are very kind.
Well, it costs nothing to be helpful, you know. Well, see you then.
Goodbye. And thank you very much.
Here, hang on. Here, come back.
Hold on. What did you do? Did you want something,
Oh, please, you must let us get into your boat.
Oh, yes, I see. No, what is it you want? Is it a trip round the harbour you're looking for, is it?
A trip round the harbour? We just want to get off this ledge.
Very well. Now, let's see. My rates are £1 a head. But I do special rates for a party of 4. That's £3.
Ah, well, rotten luck. There's only 3 of us. It's just not our lucky day, is it, Mrs. Prescott?
Really? Sir, I thought you said earlier it cost nothing to be helpful. You must rescue us from this cliff ledge.
Oh, very well, then. I'll just bring the boat up close to the edge of the rock. Yeah.
What's that?
Oh, that's nothing to worry about. That's just my dog. It won't hurt you.
He's growling.
Yes, but he's wagging his tail at the same time.
Which end do you want me to believe?
Watch out. He's jumping out.
Get off him. Get him off me, fisherman.
Just don't show him you're frightened. Show him you are not afraid of him.
But I am afraid of him. He gives me an inferiority complex looking down at me like that. He must be about 5 feet tall.
You wait till he stands up, Boyle.
Oh, he's a magnificent beast. Beautiful head and such a long tail.
Yes, but I'm not staying here to listen to it. Cheerio, everybody.
Now, don't make any sudden movements. You'll be perfectly all right, everyone. Now, he is on a lead, you know.
Yes, I know, but all the same.
What?
I'd be happy if you were holding the other end.
His teeth look very sharp.
They do look sharp. My, aren't they? Reminds me I must get a new pair of garden shears.
I tell you, he won't hurt you.
Take your word for it. What do you call him?
Fluffy.
Fluffy. You call a big dog like that Fluffy? You call him Fluffy? It's a lovely name.
What can I say? You with the glasses.
Yes.
I wouldn't bite your nails like that if I was you. You might give him ideas.
Why? Does he bite nails as well?
Your dog's got us all pinned against the cliff wall now. How are we going to get into the boat?
Hold on. Look, I suppose I had better get out and bring him back. Right. Up we get. Right, now let's grab his collar. Now then, Fluffy. Who's a naughty boy?
Yes. Who's a naughty boy? Who's a very naughty boy? Fluffy is. Ah, Fluffy, come on. We're friends now. You know, if I had Fluffy for 3 weeks, I'd have him eating out of my leg.
Come on, I think we should get into the boat and be off. We're all soaking wet and I'm getting cold.
Good idea. Now, listen. There's not much time. We'll all jump into the boat one by one. I will go first, all right?
All right.
All right.
Come on, who moved the boat?
Sorry about that, boyos. I forgot to tie it up. It's drifted away. Now, that is a bit of bad luck.
Well, don't just stand there. Help us out of the water, back onto the ledge.
Oh, sorry, Buck. Right, here you are, then. With a hand. There.
Oh, thank you.
There you are. Good.
You've done it now, haven't you? Now the boat's gone off and all four of us are stranded.
Plus Fluffy. Yes, we were talking about you. Never mind, cheer up, everybody. After all, we're in the same boat. Oh. Sorry, I wasn't thinking. We mustn't get depressed. If this gentleman came along and spotted us, there's every likelihood that another fisherman may do the same thing, which would be very lucky.
Lucky?
Yes, there'd be four of us. We qualify for special rates.
Oh, I think I've caught a cold.
It's all those wet clothes you're wearing, Mrs. Prescott. Borrow my jacket. Put it over your shoulder.
Oh, thank you very much,
Not
Mr.
at all.
Worth. Oh, your jacket's even wetter.
Of course, it's been in the water. What was that, Fluffy? Oh, I see.
Do you understand dogs, Mr. Worth?
Every word, Mrs. Prescott.
Oh, you do you? Right, tell me what Fluffy was saying then.
Very well, I will. Say that again.
What did he say?
Woof, woof.
Oh, come on. What are we going to do? Never mind the dog. What if nobody finds us here?
I tell you what, there is only one way to get out of a situation like this. A message in a bottle. Put it in and throw it in the sea. Now then, has anyone here got a bottle?
Mr. Worth, when you finished your cherryade, didn't I see you put the empty bottle back in your knapsack?
There's 5p back on that bottle. Reluctant to let it go. Still, someone has got to make a sacrifice. Right. Paper, pen. Now, what do we want to say? I know. Dear sir or madam, I hope you are well.
Hope you are well?
I always take my letters off. I start like that. Hope you're well. It's only courteous.
Just stick to the facts.
Right. Well, what are the facts? Mrs. Prescott, Mr. Nobbs, and I, Harry Worth, were on a nature ramble.
No.
When suddenly...
Just the important facts. Short and concise like a telegram.
Oh, I see. Now, what are the important facts?
Well, 4 bods, 1 dog, Griffiths Point. Need rescuing as soon as possible.
Right. 4 bods. Stop. 1 dog. Stop.
No, stop.
I've just written stop.
No, stop writing stop.
All right, I'll stop and start again. Just the fact, no preamble. 4 bods, 1 dog, Griffiths Point, needs rescuing as soon as possible.
That's it.
Yours sincerely, or is it yours faithfully?
It isn't anything. Now, will you please just give me that note and give me the bottle?
I've got the cork. We mustn't forget to seal it.
Oh, for goodness sake, now give me the cork, you idiot.
You're very rude. I don't like rude people. Now throw that bottle into the sea. And don't let go of it.
There he goes. Without me.
Killjoy.
Now, I suppose we'll just have to sit and wait.
Oh, dear me, Mrs. Prescott, she has caught a chill. I think Fluffy's caught a chill as well. The best thing to do, is to light a fire. Keep us warm. And, you may attract somebody's attention.
Yes, a good idea. Look, there's some dry wood here. We can gather it together and put it in a pile.
Right, you are, Mr. Nobbs. Now then, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll rub these 2 sticks together. We'll soon have a fire going.
You light a fire by rubbing 2 sticks together?
Yes. I wasn't in the Boy Scouts for nothing, you know.
Oh, you were in the Boy Scouts?
I was. I can still remember the Scouts' law. Trustworthy, loyal, helpful. Brotherly, courteous, kind. Obedient, smiling, thrifty. Pure as the rustling white. And anyone who says I can't make a fire with 2 sticks is a nit.
And can you really make a fire with 2 pieces of wood?
Yes, I can, Mrs. Prescott. Providing one of them is a match. Now, has anyone got a match?
No.
Oh, well, we just have to try rubbing two sticks together. Come on, if we all have a go, one of us should eventually get a fire going.
There we are, that's better, isn't it better? Much better. We're all nice and warm now.
Mr. Worth, none of us have managed to get a fire going yet.
No, but we got very hot rubbing sticks together.
Oh, see, we tried our best. We will never get a fire alight now.
Well, now, there is one thing we can do. One thing as a last resort.
What's that?
It's another thing I learned in the Boy Scouts. Be prepared. Suppose you want to light a fire. You have no matches. You rub two sticks together. That doesn't work. What is the alternative?
Go on, tell
You
us.
use a lighter.
Brilliant. And has anyone got a lighter?
Yes, I have. Be prepared. One lighter, but no petrol.
No petrol.
Works on gas.
That's more like it.
Now, is that one? A great pillar of smoke. Now, somebody's bound to spot that.
Hang on. The fire's gone out.
What's happened to it? I can't see for all this smoke.
Well, I don't know what caused the fire to go out, Mrs. Prescott, but I'll tell you one thing. I've got water up to my knees.
Oh, it's the tide. It's come over the top of the ledge. The water has put the fire out.
And that means the tide's coming in even further.
Don't worry, the tide can't come in much further than this. We'll be all right. You'll see. Trust in my judgment. We will be safe.
Mr. Worth, the tide's been coming further and further up our bodies these last 10 minutes. How much longer have we got?
Have faith. Don't worry, as I said before. We will be all right. You'll see. Trust in my... Sure, we're going to be all right. Thank you for lifting me up, whoever it was. Thank you, Fluffy. Good heavens. It's another boat. It's a Coast Guard.
Oh, we're saved. Over here.
Help, please, help. Thank goodness you came, Mr. Coast Guard.
Oh, nothing to worry about now. You're all safely in my boat. Even the dog.
How did you know we were trapped there, though?
Well, I saw your fire some time ago when I were out to sea.
Oh, I shall be glad to get out of these wet clothes.
Well, go down below, madam. You'll find some towels and blankets and oilskins down there. Now go on, all of you.
Yes, thank you. How soon do you reckon we'll be on shore, Captain?
Oh, 20 minutes, sir. No problem.
Thank you, Captain. I feel a lot better in these oilskins. Well, are we nearly there?
No, I'm afraid we've got to go back to the cliff, sir.
Oh.
Well, there are 4 people and a dog stranded out there. I've just found this note in this bottle. 4 boards, 1 dog.
No. No, Mr. Coast Guard, I think I can explain. You see, what happened
Oh,
is...
you don't have to tell me what's happened. People with no experience of rock climbing going out on these cliffs, it's like the idiots with their boats. They don't know the first thing about sailing, and suddenly they find themselves adrift just because they've run... Because they run out...
Run out of petrol? Just as you have?
Yes.
Pass me that bottle. Pen?
Pen.
Paper?
Paper.
Thank you. 5 bods, 1 dog. Thank you, Fluffy. Things could be worse.
Could Be Worse starred Harry Worth with John Baddeley, John Graham and Francis Jeter. The script was written by David McKellar and David Renwick and the programme produced by Simon Brett.